Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's the Earth Witch. And happy super moon, the super pink moon. My little tapestry that I've been seeing that like everybody else has as well. But it has pink moons on it, which is beautiful because I love pink. Okay. So this is my ritual. It's burning in the background here. So I'm here to answer any questions or anything, but this ritual will be going up as an individual video in a couple of days. But how are you? Welcome to the live. I've been trying out this new, well, I guess it is new, but the first time that I've seen it, this incense. This is the Dragon's Blood incense powder. It's supposed to be just really simple. Like you put a certain, like a lump of incense powder on something, and then you just like pinch it with your fingers to form a little mound. So I've been trying it out. I love Dragon's Blood incense for a lot of stuff. Now put a big old lump on there. There's like a car outside or something. And I figured that I would just pull some cards and just play with my decks. I go through periods of like where I'll only touch the tarot deck for like readings or something. And then sometimes I just want to play with it. Practice, I guess you could say. Guessing somebody's car is getting towed. How is everyone? What are you doing this pink moon? Did you do any rituals of your own? Hopefully that's a nah. You're supposed to let it burn for a little bit. So Dragon's Blood incense brings what? Incense brings power to your rituals and stuff. It's also a great offering for spirits and gods. They really like dragon blood. And it's a powerful cleanser. And it just smells so beautiful. Especially this one. I don't know what they're doing with that scent, but it smells really good. Anyways, let me open this up. Whew. Today's been a rough day. This week has been a rough week because for some reason my tooth has been giving me hell. And I'm on medication for it, but if I'm not on for long, that's why, because I literally can't talk anymore. Okay. I love these cards so much since I've gotten them. I know it's like a super popular deck, but it's the Modern Witch Tarot. I think that's what it's called. It's page 1, it's on the bottom, but I always light incense and I cleanse my cards and add intention to them. Whoa. In the smoke. Any messages for healing, growth? Whoa. Okay. Probably not going to play with tarot as much as I want to play with my oracle cards because I just got some new oracle cards. Oh, how cute. The moon wants to hop out during a supermoon. Kind of goes really well with the ritual that I'm doing tonight, which is cool. This thing is smoking out. If you enjoy this live, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so the first card is the Six of Swords here, which I like to read these cards very intuitively because these cards have very just obvious messages and symbols in them, which is why I love this deck because it's really beginner friendly. But I rather read decks, intuitively rather than just the main meaning of just traditional reading. But I do take that into account as well. Whew. So the Six of Swords, this is just like really emotional. It's really emotional. But anyways, it is, it looks like somebody is being sort of like they feel like they're blocked, maybe like blocked mentally, or you feel like you lack control and you're moving, but like barely. That's kind of how I see this. Like you need somebody who can come into your life and help you, and you may have that person, which is great, but it's like you need a little push, need a little help. You're not doing too great, but you have your support behind you. And then the moon, of course, is secrets and things that are unknown, mystery, like something you're hiding or something that's deep inside of you, not necessarily hiding. Something, the moon is also very intuitive, but you definitely don't know much about her. This card is so creepy. Like it's like the shadow coming out, and then they're naked but have one like wolf mask. It's really pretty. I just love these cards. I just love looking at tarot cards. And then the Wheel of Fortune reversed is like a change. So this can signify like a turning period. Where you still may be like on the right path and whatnot, but things may shift. Then the Two of Wands. Also the diversity in these cards. Like, yes, we got all types. It's beautiful. Love these cards so much. Two of Wands. Ooh. It's like, that's a really good card. It's beautiful. But I feel like the Two of Wands is usually like you have to make a decision. And it can be two things that you really want, but you aren't sure whether you can have both of them. It may seem like too good to be true. And the last card here is the Empress. And the Empress is really strong, a little rigid, but very, like she's taken very seriously, and it's like divine feminine energy and whatnot. So it's kind of like you're a boss, you know? Person of power and wealth and passion. So overall, you may be going through some shit. You might not want to talk about it. It's going to be a change. And you can have whatever you want, essentially. Okay, I'm over tarot cards. I mean, I'm not over tarot cards, but I'm going to pull some oracle cards. So the ones that I love, this is the Earth Magic Oracle. It is beautiful. I'm going to set that to the side. And then the newest one, no, it's not the newest one. It is the newest. No, it's not. It's not the newest one because I just bought another deck yesterday from a local apothecary. Excuse me. I went in for herbs. And I was like, ooh, who doesn't love a good deck or a new deck? Not a good deck, new deck. But this one I got like a week or two ago, and it is the, what is this one called? The Goddess of the Moon Oracle. It's beautiful. So I'm going to just, Jesus Christ, I didn't even get to shuffle and that one popped out. This one is Harvest Moon Fruition. So that is beautiful. That's very confirming of what the tarot was just saying, that you will reap what you harvest. You will reap what you sow. So put out those good intentions and you will be prosperous. Hi, Trinity. How are you, Trinity? Trinity. Okay. Oh, these decks are, this deck is so pretty. More messages. This deck. Ah. The next one is Abundance. How beautiful. This is the Hunter Moon, Abundance, which falls in line with the Fruition. So it will come to pass and it will result. The result will be abundance. And then this next card is Full Moon Power. And that is the ritual that I did tonight. Was a super pink moon, full moon, and power. Full moon is power. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't with the beauty. All right. And then I don't really want to, I'll pull for that one in a minute. See if I even want to grab anything for this. I guess this is more like a timing deck, I guess. Sort of, in a way. Timing for fruition. Ha! That's funny. No, you don't need to know when. I think it's a good choice. That is hilarious. Very ironic. When the time comes, you will know the way to go. All right, cool. First one was no, when I asked for timing. And then the next one was when the time comes, you will know which way to go. All right. So that is a little reading for this ritual. That was fun. I never do these. Kind of makes me nervous. Hey. Jeez. Hey, how are you? Oh, hi, Lola. I didn't see your message. And hey, Chantel. How are you? I'll try to peep at the chat every so often, but if you are enjoying this live, please give me a thumbs up. I will deeply appreciate it. Supposedly it helps or something for more people to join the live, see live or whatever. All right, so now I am going to do just things to, I guess, look out for. So that, you know, what exactly to look out for, if there's anything at all to look out for in regards to this abundance and prosperity and being a boss-ass bitch, you know? Okay. And I'm going to pull from a different deck because these decks are very happy and cheery, and life ain't always happy and cheery. Lovely, don't know why I was drawn to you, but I've enjoyed your channel. Awesome. So many new people are coming to the channel, and I just think that it's so cool how like this little community is growing so much. Oh, the Hermit. I wasn't even shuffling for real. I was just, I always shuffle my cards before and after I pull from them. But I'm going to pull from another deck. This is another very popular deck. This is my first deck because look, I was always into like witchcraft and stuff growing up, but I always felt like tarot was too difficult, and I was like, I'll learn it one day. And this was my first deck that I was drawn to, and I found it in person, and I was just like, oh, what's that? And I was like, yeah, I need to get this one. All right, and let me get this other. This one. My incense is out. My friend is starting to learn about witchcraft. I'll definitely recommend your channel. Oh, thanks. That'd be fun. Then you guys can join me in my lives and we can chat. I think this is the most that most people have ever had in a live, but I'm not really used to these cards yet because I just got them yesterday, but I'm just like bonding with them and playing with them and learning about them through this book, because like it has a word and a goddess attached to it, and this is the Dark Goddess Oracle cards. Excuse me. And so this one says sovereignty, and it has the Morgan on it, and then this one has Kali and destruction, and it has little words like that, but like the artist really put some like deep meaning behind these goddesses and why they chose them. So I'm still learning all of that about these cards as I go, but the best way to do it is through practice and just learning as you go, having fun while doing it instead of just like studying. Okay, I'll start with this one. What are some things that we need to work on? in this season. Something you need to work on. Oh, this season. And these cards are huge compared to most of my decks. Oh, that's cute. Fate. And Fortuna. So intuitively when I see this, I just see pretty goddesses and shit that are displaying like a certain emotion and everything, but I'm also read from the book what this is. So those that need to focus on fate. Obviously when we think of fate, we think of like our purpose in life and what God, goddess, or the universe has in store for us. So let's see what they say. I love how they have this nice little, like, short little prayer underneath each goddess picture. So Fortuna. Enslaved to Rhoda, Fortune, or, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say that. Brought down low, thrown up high, circle of life offers a new slate. Choices made now seal your fate. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Should you stay or should you go? Should you tell or not? Spend the money or save it? Okay, so this is, it says fate, but it's like a choice. Like, what are you going to do? A decision. So I guess it's like you choose your own fate. Let me finish reading. I was like 2 sentences in. I'm like, It's as if all your decision-making skills are based on the toss of a coin at the moment. Taking risks have served you well in the past, but your run of good luck may desert you if you don't, Jesus Christ, apply a bit of common sense. Gambling your life away, so to speak, might be fine if it's just you that the outcome affects, but seldom is that case. And she's talking a lot. Fortuna is Lady Luck personified. She straddles the fine line between the prosperous and the barren, with the wheel of fortune weighing heavily around her neck, for that is her job. It is not yours today, so consider what you could win and lose in the upcoming choices must make and leave nothing to chance. So, in the earlier tarot reading, the Wheel of Fortune came up, and Fortuna, as I said, is the Lady Luck personified, with the Wheel of Fortune weighing heavily around her neck, for that is her job. It is not yours today. That's so great. Beautiful. And it's just like, that's a deep-ass meaning that I would have never grasped from just the word fate. So I'm really wanting to work with these cards and get used to them and whatnot. Okay. I like those cards. Thanks. Me too. They've really like called to me. I need energy. I'm always drained. Girl, me too. Well, at least this last week, I've had tooth issues and I just want to sleep and just take a bunch of meds. Hello to all you beautiful ladies in the chat. I hope all is well. Enjoy this beautiful full moon tonight. Yes, totally. Third eye butterfly. You as well. Okay. So now that I pulled that, I am going to sit you to the side because you're too big. She's thick. Taking up all the room. All right. Anyways. I am going to pull from this stack and I'm out of incense. That might be the downfall of this incense. It doesn't seem to burn long enough for me. switch out this incense really quick and get it from being so close to my face. Like, I was like choking on incense. It just smells so good though. Like, who is this by? Oh, Traditional Incense Company. I ain't got time to read that. I'm like, what's in here? Okay. Set it over here. What type of decisions will they have to make? Decisions will they have to make? Okay. Whoa. Jeez. Just spit them at me. Okay. I just felt like that was so dramatic. Like, oh my. All right. Forgot how dark these cards can be, which honestly I love. I live. More cards, their fate. Jesus. Okay, that's it. I'm not pulling anymore. Okay, so this is pretty much saying your decision that you have to make must be a wise one for yourself and others, perhaps family. And if you choose the wrong one, not so many great things will happen, but it's really about balance of knowing when to strike and when to retreat. And this one, this is so pretty. All these cards are pretty. I just love pretty cards. And this one is saying that this is the Three of Wands. This is really like following like your intuition and whatever calls to you. Through all the fuzz in the gray area, there is light in the darkness and all that great stuff. So that is with the Fortuna. is things that you have to worry about. The first half was the just an overlook of the ritual and whatnot. I think that just slipped out of my hand. So. Thing they need to look out for in regards to their decisions. Look out for in regards to decision making. Surrender. Oh, I didn't even see that one. That one really came out of nowhere. Surrender, supermoon, which is tonight. How nice. Attraction and pleasure for those. So I see that as really, you will find pleasure in what calls to you. Your right decision will bring you pleasure. It will be attracted to you. This would be a great time to do attraction magic and manifestations and stuff like that. And surrender is telling me to surrender to the magic, surrender to your desires and your wants and everything like that. And you will find pleasure. How nice. Just gonna put these away because the gods are like, okay, let me check comments. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting wild, getting jumpy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this deck because this deck is a little less dark. And I am going to ask for insight regarding what they should be manifesting. What should we be manifesting at this time? Oof. That's funny. What should I be manifesting? Should we be manifesting? Ooh, that is nice. Somebody outside was just like, hey, ball head, to whomever. Okay, so The Star and the Sun. The Star is very, oh, I can't even see it. So the Star is obviously she's pouring into herself, but pouring out unto others. That's how I see this. And being the star, the bright light that can help and heal yourself as well as people you care about. The Sun is reversed, which can mean that this might not be what you were looking for or desire, but it will still bring you passion and joy in what you love. Three of Pentacles is telling me, like, what's your passion? How can you be your best at that? And whether you need teaching or guidance throughout that, you know. But it also exhibits confidence and professionalism, definitely. And then everything is fine. This is like, don't let things weigh you down, but also don't act like you are okay when you're not, if it is weighing you down. So this whole topic of what you should be manifesting. It's your true joys and passions, you know. Next is the Page of Pentacles. She looks like she is ready to embark on something that she is not too well versed at, but she looks very young and sort of like ready to explore what is to come for her and her decisions. We were talking about decisions as well. Death reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed kind of tell me that you need to let go of what doesn't serve you. So manifest your passions and desires, whether that is through work. Well, here it looks like it must be through means of like what brings you joy and passion in the physical. Does your work bring you joy and passion? Would you rather be doing something joyful and passionate of yours for work? I know I do. So, what else would you guys like to chat about? Should I just keep pulling cards? Or do you want to chat about anything else? If you have any questions about anything, the card pulling is just for simple, just fun. How have you all been? So much. Oh, pulled the Star again, as well as the Page of Wands. Maybe this is just a message from myself. I don't know. So the Seven of Pentacles is saying that you are very attentive to where you pour in your energy or your funds, or whatever it is that brings you prosperity. Whatever you believe your prosperity is, you are pouring into different cups, and things seem to be doing well, and you're really paying attention to it. You may not feel too confident about it, but you are attentive, which is great. Page of Wands reversed is sort of like uncertainty, like you may be ready, but you're not really sure. And then, of course, we just pulled the star, but the star now is in reverse, which means that you may not be currently sure, once again, not really confident in what you are doing, but you are doing it and you are doing well. Hope y'all can hear me. Oh my God, I've been on here for 40 minutes already. Like what? It does not seem like I've been on here for that long, just chatting away. Just chatting. These candles are gonna take a while to burn out. I don't know if I'll be on for that long, but I will be awake and doing something. I really need to clean up in here. Yo, it's amazing how quickly my space can just change from being a clean environment to not that clean up an environment. Excuse me. Two of Wands reversed still. You make a decision about something and there's uncertainty. Six of Wands is like, hey, you got pretty much everything you need. What's the hold up? And the Seven of Swords is like boundaries. So maybe boundaries is an issue. I'm getting tired. Thankfully, my tooth isn't hurting. Dentist was supposed to call me and they haven't, which sucks, but I'll survive. Yo, this deck. Just realized your hair is purplish and it's so pretty. Thank you. I really need to bleach it again. I just dyed it purple for the second time, like last week, but I need to bleach it again because the black is really coming through and it's dulling out the purple and it's harshing my vibe. But thank you. I really like the purple. I really want to go green next, and I just have to do it. I'm like, should I do it? But I'm like, I'm already bald. I can shave my head again if I don't like it and dye it another color. Yeah, the comparison between decks, same amount of cards. These are just way thicker. You can't see that. Okay, I am done pulling these. I just love these cards, even though they be a little scary sometimes. Like, I haven't really seen many, like, dark oracle cards. And at first I was like, oh, it's just dark goddesses. But no, they be having some deep, dark meanings behind them, too. And I'm always like, whoa. Reading me for filth. Let me know if I should do these more often. This is my first one. I was really nervous. I'm also like, ooh, on some stuff for pain. And the pain is also very distracting, so I am doing my best. I don't know what came out when. My decks are like, my decks are really either feminine or like animal based. And so it's weird to just see this dude looking at me. Really releasing. I don't know how you release that, lady. Whoa. That kind of got deep. What are we releasing besides? All right, I guess I really just wanted to pull this card for what are we releasing. And this one is Gaia / creation. And that's kind of eerie. So what just popped into my mind was that we are releasing the men thinking they're smarter and wiser than Mother Earth herself. And eventually there will be peace. I guess when the threat of masculinity is kicked out. That's funny. Nothing against men. I love men. You guys are great. But some men be doing too much. So, does anybody have any questions or anything? Or topics that we can chat about? Anything that you would like to know or that has been on your mind spiritually? You want some maybe like advice for or anything? Or maybe you just want to talk about your day. That's fine too. Anything exciting? Something exciting for me is that I recently within the past couple of weeks put in my first like wholesale order on a site in order to get witchy and spiritual products and stuff. So I will be bringing on some like bracelets as talismans, and I will also be bringing in talismans, regular talismans and stuff, and just a few more goodies that I'm really excited about to offer you all, as long as they're nice quality. If not, then I'll just be like, puh. Not ordering anything from you again, but I'm really excited. I need to check on them. I have very nosy neighbors. What spell Nosy, yeah. Nosy neighbors, what spell says working can I do to quiet them? You can do a shut up spell. You can do a banishing, like if you want to get them out of the neighborhood in general, or you can just do a banishing or souring spell where you just want them out of your business. Banish them from your goddamn business. So there are quite a few workings that you can do. I remember one of my neighbors, they're gone now, but me and my baby father, yeah, we were chilling in here, and the neighbor comes. It's before I had these curtains and stuff up. A neighbor comes over and she's knocking on the door because knocking on the door because she's like, I think I saw some fire in there. And then she looks through the window. She's like, oh, there you are. I thought the house was on fire. And I'm like, thank you so much for your concern, but no, it's not. We just in here doing some witch shit. But I see that they aren't in my business, just loud. Oh, okay. Noisy. I don't know why I said nosy. Just loud neighbors. Yeah, definitely do like a shut up spell or a be quiet spell to make them stop. Or you can go the other route and do a calming spell in order to calm them down when they're in that environment, you know. So I don't know. You can make like a powder that you can put outside of their door for calming down or whatnot, for relaxation, make them more calm so that they aren't so goddamn loud. When did you first feel drawn to being a witch? Oh, when I was like a child, I was always like, yo, I wish I was a witch. Even they'd be like the wicked witches or whatever. I'd be like, that's a boss ass witch. Or Ursula from Little Mermaid. I was just like, wow. I was always drawn to even just like fictional witches, and I'd be like, you know what? I want to be I wish I could be a witch one day. And then one day I was like, oh my God, witchcraft is real. When I was in high school, I had not a lot, but I had a few Wiccan and witch friends before I was even into it or anything. And so I think I was like 15 or so. And so then they were teaching me little stuff, and I started doing my own research, and we went to like the local crystal shop, which was like a regular bookshop or whatever. Really cute, but they had a bunch of crystals and stuff in there. One of my best friends at the time gave me my first like crystal necklace, which was just big ass tiger eyes all the way around. And I was like, kind of ugly, but oh my God, I love it. And so then, yeah, I started getting into witchcraft and stuff. Yeah, think I'll try the calming spell first. Yeah, definitely. I was like, can't always go to just shut the fuck up, you know? And can try to diffuse and calm people and situations as well. I was just mentioning shut the fuck up because I am doing a shut the fuck up spell for somebody. Yeah. I'm just like, get rid of the bitch. That is not the best first answer. Excuse me. Oh, what tooth is starting to hurt. I'm really not trying to take any more medicine until I have to, like right before bed. Blossoming, I can never say that, Jesus Christ. Did the same thing for reading I was doing. It was like blossoming, blossoming, and faith. That's nice. I like those. Anything else? Do you have any oregano oil? They say that helps toothaches. No, I don't, but I've been wanting to grow oregano really badly again this year. I grew it last year, but then I ripped it out because I thought it was just weeds, like crazy weeds, but it was just the oregano went crazy. um, but no, I haven't. I've been taking ibuprofen, which the dentist gave to me, but that shit like barely works. So between ibuprofen, I have been doing natural remedies to help until they can fix my damn tooth. Ugh. It's like, why? It's like the one thing that would catch you and tell you to slow down. Yeah, freaking teeth. And then I'm always like, yeah, toothaches suck. And it's like I still have work to do for people, which like I try not to postpone or anything. But it'll definitely slow me down a little bit. Any advice on growing rosemary and lavender? I just bought my starter plants of these two. Yeah, put them in like a very aerated soil and don't water them a lot. They are very drought tolerant. So don't overdo the watering, but I usually just let the rain take care of my rosemary and stuff outside, and that's it. The rest of it, besides fertilizing it every month or so, month and a half during the growing season. I just keep pulling out more and more cards. I'm done. I need to stop. And so, yeah, and also put them in big enough pots or in the ground. I would put the rosemary in the ground and maybe like the lavender not so much in the ground. I have a garden herb box that I'm going to put some, I really want to put some lavender in it. I just haven't been to the store to get some yet. The oregano was the other one. Hey Janine, can you do your ritual in the morning? This isn't really like an explanatory video. The explanatory video isn't going out until a couple of days because I still have to do some work for some other people. But I will try my best to get it up as soon as possible, that's for sure. And so, yeah. But the supermoon is most, like the highest in the sky tonight. Probably like around now. What time is it? Yeah, 10:42. I think it was like between 10:30 and 11 or something like that. When it is the strongest, at its strongest since rising. You have rosemary at your front door and sage. Oh, you're lucky. I really want to put some more sage in my box. It was just like so slow growing. And so I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And then it kind of died. But that's because I wasn't looking after it. I haven't watered it. Yes, you're welcome. But yeah, my rosemary's doing great. I don't really do anything to it. I just fertilize it every once in a while, and it's just thriving. It's really, and it does all year long outside where I live. I am in 7B, zone 7B for gardening, as well as the thyme and supposedly sage. But I don't know about the sage bit. I looked it up and they said sage, but I was like, I don't know about it. So, yeah, I'm excited to start filling up my herbs again. Yo, I went to the apothecary. I went to 2 different apothecaries, got herbs, and it's like you really have to compare prices of like apothecaries and stuff if you are buying herbs locally. Buying them online is much easier, but locally, this apothecary that I go to for pretty much like my candles and stuff like that, it's great for buying candles and maybe some crystals. But the other apothecary down the other way has the best price for herbs. Like you get a full bag like this big of herbs for half the price as the other apothecary where I get my candles from. But I'm excited to be growing and drying a lot of my own herbs this year, that I will be using for medicinal purposes as well as magical purposes. You're in 8A. Okay, so that's not too far up. I'm not sure about that zone though. You'd have to look it up, whether they can, how frost hardy they are and stuff like that. Hey, Manuel. Go to the holistic food store for most of your herbs and the Hispanic food store for your candles. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that out and see how that does. Now that I have my business, I can buy candles and stuff wholesale. It just might take a while to get here. But I'm excited about that because then I will be paying a fraction of a price for the candles that I get rather than going to the apothecary and stuff and paying their price for it. So it's a great part about starting a business. Because I mean, using a ton of candles is a part of my business. Been a while. Yeah, totally. Is it a hard process to dry your herbs? Oh, no, not at all. Like $1.99 to $2.49 a candle versus 10 for like a Blockbuster. Oh my God. I'm looking that up. I'm saving that tip. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Find one tomorrow at least. That is crazy. That's cheap. But drying herbs is not hard at all. All you have to do is take, like, this is a bad example because it's just a really old, burnt up thing. You take this, you tie some twine, you gather all the stems together, tie some twine or some string around it, and hang it from a well-ventilated place. I have a huge log over there that I hang all of my stuff from, and it's next to some windows, which always have a draft and cold breeziness. And it's also next to the vent where it gets heat and air and just a lot of airflow over there, so that the herbs don't grow any mold, mildew, and just get weird and gross, because you want them to dry out. And yeah, you just hang them up upside down by their stems and let it dry. Some things that dry may fall off the stem, and you may want to do your research on those things. If that is the case, just put it inside of a bag, like hang it up like you normally would, and then tie a bag around the bottom portion so that it can catch whatever's dropping, or you can use a dehydrator. I don't have a dehydrator, so I use the hanging them up upside down method. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I need to definitely do that. Hispanic food store for candles. I'm sure we have quite a few of those. Pretty large city. Yeah, sort of. I don't know. Okay. I really need to cleanse these cards. So I'll do that really quick so that I don't forget. I always try to, you put yours in the oven, a warm oven. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I do that for things that I want to dry really quickly. Like if I need like a dandelion salve and then it's the time for dandelions to come up, then yeah, I'll dry them in the oven so that it can be a lot quicker. But that's just wasting a lot of electricity for a lot of the herbs I like to collect. But usually most of the herbs I do collect, I am either, lately I've been making a lot of tinctures and stuff. So I haven't really had the need to dry them. When you're making tinctures and elixirs, it is okay to use moist plant material. I cleanse you of any energy. Patience, okay. That's the second time you all jumped out at me. Cleanse you of all energies. I didn't cleanse none of those cards I stuck in there. And, oh my God, I am out of bundles. These little bundle sticks, cleansing sticks. I finally ran out of the ones that I made myself like 2 years ago. And so now I really need to make some more, which I'm going to very soon. I wish I had enough cleansing of all energy. I wish I had enough to like sell and share with people. So it's just so nice to, I'll share the information about like how to make them and stuff, but it was just so nice to have my own cleansing sticks from herbs that I've grown myself and herbs that really resonate with me when cleansing. It's like this one has rosemary, thyme, sage. So yeah. It's weird. It's a weird sound. Cleanse you of all energy. I think that candle over there is talking. Oh, it's that one. Huh. I was like, that just doesn't match up for that candle. It's a different candle talking. Cleanse you of all energy. Go. The time is right. I lost a card down there. Resistance. Cleanse you of all energies. Okay. How is everybody doing this Monday? Do you all work on Mondays or are you off on Mondays? I feel like Mondays have really become the day for people to be off work. Or just a lot of people work from home nowadays, which would make sense because of COVID and stuff. But like I try to take Sundays and Mondays off, even though technically I'm not taking this Monday off because because I just did like a whole ritual and everything, but your energy feels good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cleanse you of all energies. Cleanse you of all energies. The only thing about these sticks are that like they burn up really fast because they just dry as crap because I've had them for like 2 years. Cleanse you of all energy. Okay. Cleanse you of all energies. Cleanse you of energy. 71 minutes. And yo, this time goes up quick. That's what really makes the whole thing go up in flames so fast. It's that time. Cleanse you of all energies. Cleanse you of all energy. Oof, it's hot. Cleanse you of all energy. Ooh, cleanse you of all energy. Yo, it's gonna be smoked out in here. I need to put this out. One moment. Go to my over here. Starting to burn my eyes. Jesus Christ. So it's like once it starts smoking, it will not stop until I put the smoke out, which is I just stuck it in my little releasing cauldron over there. Like, goddamn, stop smoking. At least I got to cleanse all my cards, right? Wish these big ass cards could fit in here. Smoked out, and it is hot as crap in here. All these candles are burning. All of the altar candles are burning. The one candle that was jumping for joy back there has calmed down. And I am just putting the cards away, and I'm probably gonna get off here because all the smoke is going to burn my eyes. That is a fact. So I hope you enjoyed this live. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one. What does it mean when you have a wild flame? It can mean that the spell was very powerful, or that somebody is trying to connect with you, reach out to you, and discuss something with you, trying to catch your attention and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm going to see you guys later, because I need to go take some pain medicine and then get ready for bed once this burns down and all that. You're welcome so much, Janine. I hope you all have a great night.